but it was the start of a whole franchise there, because eventually this got like. Why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome back to 31. So, it is day 14, and we are now in the millennium, the 2000s. And our next stop in this is the year 2000, obviously. And the film that we are reviewing for this one is Final Destination. Yes, directed by James Wong. This is a supernatural horror where a kid called Alex is going to Paris with his friends and that for some field trip or whatever. And on the plane, he witnesses his death before it happens. And as paranoid as he is, he gets off the plane with some of his friends, and all hell breaks loose because the plane explodes as they get off it, as it's flying. And then next thing, they were on Death's list, and well, the Grim Reaper, Death, he wants to collect them souls because they were supposed to have died. And then Alex believes if he can break this chain of deaths, he could break the bond and Death won't be interested in them or whatever. So, and basically, obviously, all the characters start dying in crazy accidents. So, let's get on to my likes and dislikes about this. First of all, I like the kills in this. Some were creative, some were funny, some were silly. I mean, for me, the second film has the funniest deaths. We're on about the first one. One of my favourite death scenes was Sean William Scott's death when he got decapitated with that with that wheel thing on the train. That was a funny death because it was so unexpected and that. Another death was the bus kill when what's her face, that girl was like telling them to drop fucking dead. She got splattered by a bus, which was quite hilarious and again very unexpected death. Quite avoidable some of the deaths were in this as well. I also like Tony Todd's cameo in this. He appeared in the first two films and the fifth one, not the third and fourth film. But yeah, he appeared in this one as the coroner, and he seemed to know a lot about Death's list and his creation and all that. Now I'm thinking, what if he is Death, or what if he's Candyman? I did review that for day 4. Day 6. Which you can see all so far. Also, I thought that, I just thought the deaths were just funny. Also, this was done on a tight budget, and the director's timing for some of the shots, some of the quick deaths were spot on. Because this was done at a tight budget, but it was the start of a whole franchise there. Because eventually this got like 3 sequels and a prequel, and this was just the start of it all. For me, I love the first 2 films and the 5th film. Not so fussed about the 3rd and 4th film, probably because it didn't have Tony Todd. And Tony Todd, he's the only character from the original film that reoccurred. I mean, we got Ali Larter's character that came back in the second film, but and also his character's just mysterious and creepy. It has that whole Candyman vibe. My dislikes one of my dislikes were that we never got to see death. We never got to see the Grim Reaper appear. Or we get brief glimpses of him, I guess, but we never do get to properly see him. God, my nose is so itchy today. Yeah, we never get to see death much in this, but do we need to? I don't know, but we know that that the Grim Reaper is the protagonist. Well, not the protagonist, the antagonist, picking them all off one by one. I think that Death was a bit bored, so he wanted to change up the game and make this whole thing where one person sees their death before it happens and have some fun. That's what I think Death wanted to do in these films. I also, this is just, a fun, horror film with funny deaths in some. Like I said, the second film for me has the funniest deaths. And, well, is the second one better than the first? I don't know. I'm on about the first film. So, Final Destination. You can't cheat death. Other than not being able to see death, I think that this was a good film. That was probably my only negative I have to say on that we don't see the Grim Reaper and that. But is less more? Probably. In some films, less is definitely more. Okay, so let's get on to my final thoughts and ratings. The cinematography was good. The effects were, the timing with the deaths, all the death scenes were funny. Some were funny, some were creative. Either way, they had a good kill count in this. Some crazy deaths, some avoidable, some not. So with all that being said, I'm going to give Final Destination, I'll probably give this, you know what, I'm going to give this, I'll probably give this a 4. Yeah, I'll give it 4 machetes out of 5. So that's been 31, day 14, and that has been my review on Final Destination from the year 2000. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links, my Facebook group, The Random Horror Madhouse, my Twitter, Instagram, are all linked down below. You can see all of 31 so far, linked at the end of this video. So yeah, be sure to do all that, and until next time, don't have nightmares.